Am I rolling? Looks like I'm rolling. All right. So there was a different company that came out and looked at this thing and said, well, they ain't been running in forever. We had a guy come out yesterday. I spent a lot of time on the phone with him trying to, you know, figure it out. It's kind of hard over the phone, but basically when he was here, one of the fan blades shredded, cut some holes in the condenser coil. So as a temporary fix, I believe he, you know, soldered them up. So no offense against him, but I'm obviously going to pressure test that before anything else. Look at the transformers, guys. 1, 2. Let's see what I got over here on the other side. You can tell a lot about a unit just by seeing what's on the ground around it. Hey, there's a thing right there. That's a case for a compressor electrical cover. There's a capacitor right there. Oh, don't go in the drain. Thank you. I'll move that away. So we got, look at that, guys. That's the part of the bracket that holds the condenser motor on. Hopefully we got enough bracket to put the new one on. No, we don't, because that's what this is. I can't reach it. Oh, my goodness. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out, guys. Probably just gonna like put this in place. We have 3 other ones. As long as I smash them, we ought to be good enough to keep it. I wonder why he moved them out like that. We don't need to do that or anything. Oh yeah, he probably had to jump in there so he could solder up them joints. See, that one, you know, it's over there. Got nothing to stand on. Anyway, I had him cover this with the box because there's one stage that's flat, and we know why. And he was trying to get her to kick on, and he kept cutting out on, well, the transformer kept tripping. But look, let's just leave it all unplugged. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So we got the thing that does the stuff there. We got the other thing right here, you know, that does stuff too. Well, basically, guys, I'm gonna just do what I usually do, is go in and put it together the way it's supposed to be, and then we're gonna diagnose and start from like ground zero. Look at that. This bypass pressure switches. I believe he did that. I told him to, but I told him to put them back because, you know, you need them back so that it works right. Yeah, we're gonna go on through here, and so I guess it's this side that's the leaky. It's got oil right there. Yep, that's oil. Just give it a good lick and a good sniff. You can tell. You can tell. May have other leaks than what meets the eye. If you could see across there, I don't know if you can or not. I could show you full up close and personal. So we got right here where he melted away the fins to look for a leak, and then right there, one more spot. So yeah, I'm gonna put some pressure in it, and I'm gonna bubble test and make sure that's first things first. If that's the case and it passes, we'll bring the vacuum pump up and start running a vacuum while the vacuum's going. I can figure this out. You know, why this guy right here keeps deciding to go and trip on us. Like I said, obviously it's been an issue before because, you know, we got the wires, and over here, you know, we got the transformers. I'm not saying this is what they went to, but I do know that the transformer in there is not original to this unit, because Trane doesn't always make their units with resettable transformers. Got the new blade because I knew I was going to need one. Got the motor. Oh, it's at the bottom of the ladder. So let's I'm gonna go ahead and, there's a cap right there, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get some gas to put in this thing and make sure that sucker's holding. First things first. I'll come back to you. Well, boys and girls, as it may seem, I didn't need to haul all this crap up, you know, or at least not the jug, because see, we got pressure on both sides. Huh. That's super awesome. Okay. So from here, what we're going to do, you say, is trace this. From which side of the coil does each one go? So as it seems, they both go to the same side of the coil. So it's just on which loop does, well, you know what, I just need to go ahead and assume that there's not a leak there. I have oil here, so I have a feeling that we got another Schrader leak. Of course I'm gonna think that, because why not? This side is considerably lower than the other side. Both of them seem pretty low. I'm gonna squirt these Schraders and see if I've got anything coming out of them, just to take that off of the board. De minimis. That's leaking. Look, guys, can you see some of the obvious right here? Oh, all my stuff blew out. So here we go. Oh my goodness. Cool. So easy peasy on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, put a Schrader in that thing right quick like. Whoa, it's not in where I thought it was. Using my handy dandy Schrader thingamabobber. That's not in that one either. Don't pull it out very often. Of course, you guys watch this channel, you've seen it. It's an amazing tool. I always say that every time I pull it out, because it actually is. So if you haven't seen it, maybe you will if I can find it. How about that? There it is, hiding under my pipe cutters. This here handy dandy tool, guys, if you haven't watched any of my videos, this thing is a lifesaver when it comes to changing Schrader valves when the unit's under pressure. So it can replace the Schrader while it's under pressure. If I can find the Schrader that's in my pocket somewhere. There we go. Always carry Schraders, guys. Schrader cores are a necessity in this job. I use multiple Schrader cores all the daggum time. So I'm gonna hesitate to believe that this, I won't hesitate to believe that the fan blade likely did not go into the actual copper of the coil. I'm going to go with that. It probably damaged the fins, but I don't think it made it all the way into the coil, because this, one of these circuits would be flat, one or both. Flat meaning it ain't nothing in it, George. It's dead. Flat, nothing, nada, zero. This thing's got pressure in it, which tells me it's good, you know? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Well, I just touched a wire. I wonder if this thing's on. I don't know if she's powered up or not. So you're gonna spin this until you feel it at the end of the threads. There it is. So you'll feel it pop down, and once you feel it pop down, turn it just a little bit and then let it ease right on out. Like this, like it's easing. It's not easing. Ease! There we go. And we're gonna close this, and we're gonna pray that it actually captured it. Why? Well, it's hooked to the ground anyway. It's not gonna kill me. Let's see if we got it, guys. I'm about 50-50 on these. About 50% of the time I actually grab it. The other 50% of the time I have to, like I'm going to today, I have to blow it out. So we're just going to turn our head because this thing's pointed. It should go into oblivion, but just in case, I'm gonna cover my eyes. You'll be able to hear it pop out. Maybe I'll let y'all see. Oh, it's the wrong way. It popped out. So, de minimis, guys. De minimis. Necessary for the job. We'll go ahead and put this one in like meow. Twist her on there and get our new Schrader in there. I brought some 410. I'm glad I didn't haul the vacuum pump up here because I'm obviously ain't gonna need it. Screw our new Schrader in. Hey, don't over tighten your Schraders, guys, because if you over tighten them, you go break that sucker off right inside the valve and you in trouble. And you got to get a service tee and put it on there, or cut the whole thing out and replace it, which I would never do that. That's just dumb. A lot of extra work. So, beautiful tool. This one's made by JB Industries. You can get whatever brand you want. I'm not gonna lie, not a fan of JB, but it's what they have locally, so it's what I use. All right, let me get in there and blow this soap out real quick. It tastes like soap too. Ugh. All right, next order of business, our fan motor. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how it's wired, because according to the last guy that was here, it's all cattywampus and crooked and sideways. If it's not wired correctly, then I'm gonna wire it correctly. And that's just what I do. What is this? Somebody has at some point bypassed something and then unbypassed it. That's cool. We'll leave that. Pretend like it's didn't see it. Yep. Wonderful. Outstanding. That's probably why I won, my guess. So this is going to be a low voltage issue. Transformer keeps tripping. So it's going to be like I did in the previous video. You're going to start with one low voltage component, unplug it, turn it on. If it trips, you plug it back in, do another low voltage component until you find the one that is causing your problems. Hey, there's the fan relay that is not connected. This is what he was talking about. Whoa, so our commons are connected right here. Incoming voltage comes right off the transformer, but that is not how you're supposed to do it, guys. So our incoming voltage to our contactor, wow. All right, I'm gonna get it figured out. I gotta figure out how it's wired, do it the right way, get the motor replaced, get the fan blade in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and roll from there. As soon as I get some stuff rolling, I'll come back. So I decided there was no way in the world this was gonna work with only 3 of those things. So I had to go buy a new one. It is what it is. Wasn't very far away, but I did have to, take a lunch on the way back. Can't drive by a Saltgrass Steakhouse and, not hop on in there and grub down a little bit. Especially, now I'm all fat and worthless. I really should not have eaten lunch. I don't normally do lunches, but my gosh, I'm regretting. I gotta climb on the thing here because I can't reach it. And sure enough, as soon as I get up there, I'm gonna realize I forgot something that I needed. So the smart thing to do is just take my whole bag up there, because I don't want to be making trips for sure. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can use this as a step, and just gonna muscle my way up on this thing somehow without cutting my fingers off or something. Get the job. Okay. I made it on top of the unit. Oh, yeah. That was just a little rough. Hey, there's some screws. Okay. I'll take one bracket off, put the other one on. I can even mount the motor right here. You can do all the stuff. You can do all this, not 9/16 to 7/16. It's a ½ inch. And funny, ½ inch is the only one. Oh wow, it's actually working right now. That ratcheting did not work in the past. Let's see if it continues to work. Well, that thing ain't even tight. Too tight for the fingers, I can tell you that. All right, here we go. Here we go. I wonder if that's a... Oh crap. I gotta hold the back side of that. It's underneath this shroud. So this is gonna be a reach moment. I'm gonna have to climb in the thing to do the stuff. Climbing in the thing to do the stuff. Here we go. Moving the things out of the way. So I gotta climb in the thing. Oh, how about getting back out of the thing? I'm gonna catch my butt on that thing. Let's see if I can get in there. Just go. I'm doing the splits right now. I'm doing the splits. Okay. I'm in the thing. Gotta hold the bolts up. Hey, it's always a good idea to make sure you don't have any, you know, friends up there ready to gnaw on your fingers. Oh yeah, this is definitely not going to be easy. I need the stuff. I need the stuff. Just, okay. I got the stuff. I need something to hold the other side, which is all up in a little hole. That's my work. I can't even see it. I don't want to take the shroud off. Okay. Now, I'm on there. Don't poke your eyeball out. Oh, that one caught my shirt. Oh, and I looked. This is not. This is so fun. That's what I meant to say. It's just so fun. I'm trying to do it without my peepers. Gotta get the peepers on it. Okay, here we go again. Let's see. I don't know what y'all are seeing right now, but I can't see jack other than the sun and those clouds right in the face. Okay, I'm on it. Twice. Come on. Oh, you will come off. Oh. Okay, maybe. Is there a plan B or something? I might have to get a freaking socket. Because that's the only thing that'll fit. Oh, I have an idea. This will fit in the thing. Oh, there goes the wiring diagram to the motor. I wonder if there's one on here. Yep, there's one right there. We're good. Okay, we're gonna try to use a ½ inch bit on the back side of this because that sucker's toit. It is very, very toit. Let me see if the ½ inch bit will fit in there. Come on. It does. That is out freaking standing. And let's see if this is long enough. Well, I can just hold it up here and go down there, and we got our bracket off, hopefully without stripping the screw. What happened? Okay. Come on, fingers. Okay, here we go. Boom, shakalaka, shaka boom. Now it's stuck on there. That's okay. How about that, folks? Well, there's a will, well, there's a way. That's a perfect fit. Man, I'll tell you what, I was lucky to actually get this thing here, because these brackets aren't like everybody's got them all the time, you know. Now we're gonna go the other way. Come on, fingers. Boom. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? All right. Now, my Motri, all the wires. Y'all seen me do this before. I'm not gonna video this, just extra freaking upload time I'm gonna have to spend. So I'm gonna put this motor in, mount the blade. The blade on this one is backwards from the blade on that one, but luckily the motor's reversible, you see. So we're just gonna make sure it's turning the right direction. You don't worry about torque on these things, you know. That's all I got until I can get this thing put together and wired up. We still got a low voltage issue over there, but we got to make sure that it's going to work first, and then the very last step is going to be to charge it, because I guarantee you this circuit's low. Both might be. I know for a fact this one is, because that Schrader was just blowing charge. We're going to put this right about, oh, I missed the box. Anywho, I'm going to climb out of this thing and I'll get back with you. All right, so we got the fan in. She spins. I did do some fiddling with wiring and whatnot over here, tracing out the fan motors to find out where are they going to. So there's two different ways you can wire these fan motors. One is a 4-wire, one is a 3-wire. I use usually the 3-wire, but this time I'm going to go with the 4, because I don't, like, this right here was a common that was jumping the fan capacitors out, and I don't really want to use that. There was obviously something wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with going with a 4-wire. You're just going in and out of each capacitor with your cap wires, so your brown stripe. Then you have your 2 legs of power coming in. So I have my 2 legs of power coming in to stage 1 here, on the bottom of the contactor. Incoming power's on the top. I just need to, you know, figure out how I get this one when there ain't no thing, you know, there ain't no deal there. So I could put it at the top of the contactor, which is not really going to hurt anything. I mean, it's going to be giving it a constant 1 leg of power, but on a 208 volt single phase motor, that's not going to hurt it. I could easily do that, not a problem. Matter of fact, I'm just going to do that, because I got room on the top. I ain't got no room on the bottom. Generally I would not do that, but that ladder over there is really rickety, a little bit scary, you know. So here we go. We got all those put together. Now, another thing I noticed, you know, coming over here, is that we ain't got no coil wires at all to these contactors, or I don't know where they are. Like, where did they go? There's no coil wires hanging. This is a high voltage wire coming off of the transformer, high voltage side. I don't know why that's there. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? Because I sure don't know. There's this wire we got stretched all the way across to this leg. I don't know why. I don't get it. Just don't understand that. So yeah, I gotta find out where my low voltage contact voltage is going to be coming from. I got this guy. It doesn't fit anywhere, so we're gonna just leave it hanging. Got this guy. Yep, she don't fit nowhere either. There's a wire nut all the way up there. Now somebody has, what did they do? They wire nutted, man, they made that tight. And that goes into here, which goes down to my pressure switches. I don't know why they would cut that. As long as they wire nutted it good, I don't think I'm too awfully concerned. So I need to find my coil voltage is the main thing that we need to be looking at right now. Figure out where my contactor coil voltage is supposed to come from, because nobody left me a bone here. They just like probably hid it on purpose, going hee hee hee, we're gonna put this over here and he'll never find it, because yeah, I don't see anything, unless of course whoever it was decided to put, because they didn't know what they were doing, the high voltage wire on a low voltage coil. I mean, let me try that again. The low voltage wire on a high voltage coil, which would explain why the transformer keeps tripping. We got this one's just a jumper from one side to the other. I don't know why they do that either. Don't know. I don't know what this guy is, so I'm gonna have to go clipping some wire, some zip tie thingies. These things got rusted. I don't know how. It's the only thing in my bag that's rusted. So, whatever, they still work. They're cheap anyway. Start cutting some of these zip ties and figure out where my red wire is going to. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, you red wire? And it is one of these. I'm trying to stand back far enough so y'all can see this. This looks like it's this one. Yep, that's it. Just cut all the zip ties, guys. Cut all of them. Who cares? That's going down to, this might be my coil voltage, guys. We are right here. And right here. What is this? That's a big transformer, which I don't understand. That's a 115 volt. Where's this wire going? Oh, there's one zip tie back there. Let me see if I can cut that without looking. See how many wires I can cut in the process. Maybe my finger, you know. Let's see if I got it. I got it. All right. Still got another wire nut, but at least I can trace my wire. I said wire nut. Zip tie. What is wrong with my brain? Thinking wire nuts are zip ties and zip ties are wire nuts. Ah! That one does not want to give on me. Okay. This goes to my pressure switches, guys. Someone put the high voltage wire, or the low voltage wire, on a high voltage freaking, just to your stinking common, Nimrods. Golly. Actually, let me just keep going with this and figure out which circuit that actually goes to, because they may have even put it on the wrong contactor. Who knows? Who knows? Where are we at? Right here. Oh, I lied. See, I'm over here calling people dumb when I'm just not tracing stuff out the right way. I said stuff. So, sorry, you're not a Nimrod. I'm a Nimrod. I can admit it. It goes to the crankcase heater. Okay. Which still doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because your crankcase heater is going to be on when the unit's on. So we're, yeah, just still. What is this? What is that? Okay, back to the drawing board. Low voltage city, where are you? So our pressure switches come out of here, they go into here, into the cluster, and probably come out as one or both of these. So they are connected to yellow going up, which is going to go into there, blah blah blah. I'm almost at the point where I'm just going to make my own, because what we need is not here. It should be coming off. It should be coming off of the top of the control board right here somewhere. These are all my heat wires, and they go back to my heater where they should. These are my low voltage out. That goes across to my fan relay, which is, looks like it's not even being used, which is outstanding. That's the outdoor fan, which we've just wired it directly into the top or to the bottom of the contactor. That's okay. And then we have we got blue, which is usually a common. That's that guy. It's not that guy. Who is that? Blue. It is not. It goes down and into the other part of the control board. Outstanding. You know what? I'm going to keep fiddling with this. I'm going to figure it out. And I'm going to get back. Okay, people. The wiring diagram is worthless. You see, because it's now the part that I need, you can't read it. You can't read the numbers. You can't read the descriptions. You can't read jack. So, you know, I see the word common right here. I don't know. I can't read it. So this side is just my high voltage, so that don't matter. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take my power 24 volts from the thermostat. Yes, I said it. I'm taking it from the thermostat, from Y1. I'm going to run my voltage from Y1 in series through all of my pressure switches. Actually, just the Y1 pressure switches, so stage 1. Then we're going to run the end of that into contactor coil voltage 1. And then I'm going to do the same thing for Y2 and run it through the stage 2 compressor pressure switches. And we're going to go into the stage 2 contactor coil voltage, and I'm going to make one jumper, sorry, more than one jumper. I'm going to make two jumpers, one that'll take me from this common on the blower contactor to my common here. I'm going to daisy for them here to my common here. That's what I'm going to do, because I don't have any other options. Guess what? It's 1342, guys, so I don't want to be up here all day and all night. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run it through these pressure switches. We're going to do it like that. That's just life, the way it is. And it's going to take me a few minutes, because I'm also going to hook these back up. And this side is going to be tough to charge because, well, it's low on charge, so it's going to continually cut out on low pressure, but I will be filling it up as it's happening. And don't need to bore you with the wire tracing and wire nutting and whatnot. But I did go down and get some connectors, you see. Piece of gum. Never know when you're going to meet the woman. Got stank breath. You just missed your opportunity, you know? Can't get stank breath. So we're going to do the thing. I got a bunch of wire nuts too, because we might need them. I don't know. If not, they stay in the pocket. Ooh, look. That's a 45 shell. I must have accidentally grabbed that off my countertop. Yep. Got a 45 at home, guys. I'm a Texan, so I got a little more than that, but enough. I'll be back. I'll show it. Take a good look. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm back, okay? Alright, so we got an ad. Whole bunch of zip ties in here. No, there was one of the guys looking to borrow a zip tie. Can I get another zip tie? Can I get another? No, I ain't got no zip ties. Dadgum. I don't have a zip tie. Man, that is super duper awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna be using electrical tape as a zip tie today. And now I gotta put that on my list as stuff to get. Zip ties. Here's the electrical tape. Get over here. So I got the things all done, stuff with all the stuff, okay? Yeah. Just daisy chained it from its particular spot through its pressure switches, so there's safety still involved. Don't be all naysaying. Can't believe you bypassed the barrier. All you had to do was read the wiring diagram. Well, I can't read the wiring diagram, and it's not because I can't read, okay? Every now and then I can read. I just don't like to. But I tried to read the wiring diagram, guys. It is not legible at all. Try to look online on the Goober, and Goober's got multiple wiring diagrams. They ain't the same for the same units. So Goober did me no good. Nothing's done me no good. So here's where we are. There's nothing wrong with this hack. Yes, I'm gonna call it that because I had to do it. So it's gonna run off the thermostat, so the controls are gonna be just fine. The control board is still gonna control heat, so we're not gonna have an issue on that end. Our pressure switches are still gonna be working fine. Crankcase heaters, even though I don't care about them, they're gonna be working fine. Control board's probably gonna show a lockout because it's gonna think all of the pressure switches are open. Oh, they're not. So if they were, it wouldn't run. We made sure of that. I don't want to get these wire nuts here kind of away from the discharge line, at least to the point they're not going to arc on it if they start rubbing. And we can put some extra safety on this. A little bit of Super 33 blue. That's the flavor we're going to use today. We're going to build a wall here, Trump style. Yeah. See how many years it takes to rub a hole in her, because I don't have anything I can bolt that to. I'm gonna pop that right there, and then take our excess that's already being pinched. That's super awesome. Glad I felt that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up here. Pull all of the extras, all the extra wires on up. That big guy right there, and then this one. Oh, that one's gonna get stuck on the ding. Oh well, at least it'll help hold it in place, right? Right, Matthew. Sure. Whatever you say. Man, zip ties would be so much easier. They're all stolen. I'm gonna take this high voltage, do some of this to it. It's already gotten crispy on the end there. is not necessary. This high voltage, we're going to do the same thing. I'm not cutting them off because I can't read the wiring diagram. I don't even know why they're there. I don't know what this one goes to. Don't have a clue. Maybe I'll find out soon. Who knows? Okay, I think we're ready for power. I do want to go ahead and get my stuff off of here. Get my gauges put on that stage 1, because that's the one that was leaking. Oh, see guys, if you got the field piece with the LED digitals, don't leave it in the sun, guys. They can sunburn. Not like us. There ain't no, you know, Neutrogena sunscreen for them, but try to keep them out of the sun and they won't bake on you. I am going to hook up on stage 1, and there's a good chance that thermostat's not going to call for both stages, because that's usually done on the control board, in which case I'm literally just going to jump 1 and 2 together. It gets warm enough out here that that's warranted. Still got some pressure in there. 149 psi, which is not even close to static. And shut the door. Decrease head pressure. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and get my refrigerant drum ready. Come on, latch. Bleed both sides. When you get your drum sitting out, guys, set it in the sun. It'll punch that refrigerant in a whole lot faster when it's hot. Why? Well, because it's higher pressure when it's hot. Refrigerant works. High pressure equals hot. Low pressure equals cold. Too easy. They came out with all these same color bottles, which I don't like. I think it's dumb. I have to write on the end there what it is, because I'm gonna forget, or double, you know, bring the wrong one up to the roof and then read it before I charge and realize that I'm an idiot and brought the wrong one. Make sure you bleed every time until you see the liquid, which there's the liquid. All right, do we need to jumper it? I don't know. I'm not gonna jumper it right now. The thermostat should be calling. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, I didn't reset the ding. Gotta reset the thing there. I'm gonna leave the door open for now, just in case it pops. Well, that's weird. Both fans are going like there's something wrong with them. I wired the fans. Oh, it's the one I wired on top. You know what I did? I did remember to bring a splitter. I'll go ahead and fix that so I can put the other fan on the bottom. It still doesn't make any sense why I'm getting power. I shouldn't be getting any voltage. Oh, get out of the way. I shouldn't be getting any voltage to either fan unless this contactor is pulled in. Because my incoming voltage comes to the top. Let's see. Does it though? Yes, it actually does come to the top. Incoming voltage right there. Next leg right here. Why is this here? I don't know. Where's my black? Where is my black? Well, it looks like I'm gonna be tracing high voltage now. So we only need 2 legs for the, okay, so my black is giving a constant voltage to the contactors. Cool, got no problem with that. I got blue, red, black's wide open. We jumper, what are we jumpering here? We're jumpering leg 1 to leg 1. The center leg doesn't get a jump because it's only being used for compressor. The first and third legs are being used. Is it because the first and third legs are being used? Maybe I need to use the second and third legs, which would be really hard because I don't have prongs on this contactor to put anything on it. Well, that's wonderful. So okay, I'm gonna retrace the freaking fan motors. I'll get back and tell you what I did wrong. All right, so I was connected on leg 1, which is constantly hot. Like I said earlier, you can do that. Trane, maybe they do stuff different. I don't know. Those fans should not have tried to start only on 1 leg. So we'll see what happens here. Okay. Now, we just need to wait for some coil voltage, which I'm going to look at. If it's not shooting, then I'm going to go down and make sure that thermostat's calling. If it is shooting, we'll figure out which pressure switch is locking it out. And for Y1, we are not calling. The only other thing, I thought about something else just now, guys. Okay. If I'm running both circuit 1 and circuit 2 off the thermostat, then I need to run the blower off the thermostat too. Because otherwise, the unit's gonna think it's in a delay, a 5-minute delay from the control board, and it'll run cooling for 5 minutes without a blower, which is bad, okay? Yeah. Evaporator coil will start freezing up by the time the blower comes on. I mean, you're not gonna lie, it's 1,000 degrees in the kitchen, so it's probably hot enough to melt that thing even when it's trying to cool. But yeah, I'll probably run G straight to the contactor. There's nothing wrong with that because there's no safeties on the blower. This one doesn't have an overload. I'm gonna go down and make sure it's calling though, and we'll try it like it is. Nah, I'll reset it. I'll reset it because we need to connect that blower to G. Oh, G. Whoa, G. That's funny. In here, guys, G and R are jumped. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna leave it. Screw G and R jumped. I don't even care. I left the grate off that fan just in case it ain't spinning the right way. See if we get any wobble out of it. Those that type of bracket, sometimes the motor goes a little bit crooked, and you'll know when it comes on because it'll be like, and it'll start dinging against everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and use the old, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use a good old Sharpie, push in this contactor and make sure those fans come on. Ready, 3, 2, 1, fire. We're good. And now we wait. I'm gonna go make sure it's calling. Look, Subaru. what those kids are learning today in school. Maybe algebra. Algebra was kind of fun sometimes. Check out this ladder, guys. Yeah, look at that. This is one of those roller coaster ladders, you see. I'll keep you on while I go down for a little bit so you can check out the marvels of this thing. Look at that, guys. Yes, and my old butt is on this ladder, pulling away from this wall. Look at the bolts coming right out. Super awesome. Super safe. I'll let you know what I see. Well, folks, that thermostat, she's dead. I shouldn't have been dumb and checked the stupid transformer. Transformer is not tripped. Let's see if I'm even getting 24 out of the transformer. See if I even get 24 to R. Now we're in the low voltage fun. And up and down the ladder, you know, keeps you young. No, not getting 24 to R at all. Are we getting 24 out? We are not getting 24 out. Are we getting 208 in? We are not getting 208 in. Is the dang thing on? Do I have voltage here? 213, 212, 214. So we're not getting our voltage to the transformer. So we figure it out, guys. We just figure it out. I got 2 wires incoming. That one's not an incoming. What about this one? This one is capped. I capped it. Apparently it's supposed to go to a... I bet you this is supposed to go to the top of a contactor. I'll see if I'm getting any voltage to either side, because I didn't mess with the blue side. Yeah, I'm getting 120 on the blue side, 0 on the other side. So smart guy, right? Oh, smart guy. Hey, there's a reason I didn't take this connector off. She's fresh. Get off my finger. We're gonna need to put it on the top, and since it is red, it will go on the red leg. Top of the contactor. Now we're going to get coil voltage, okay? And kick. Now let's make sure. I know I got voltage now because my dilemma thinger's on. See if I'm getting voltage. I've got 27 volts to R. I have probably nothing. Oh, there's my blower, folks. I don't have anything to Y yet. There might be a delay in the thing. Oh look, we caught the deal. Huh? How about that? How about that? I'm gonna pull this thing out. Let me make sure that we don't lose our transformer again. I think some things have been arcing on this thing right here. Something looks like it got pinched between the door and the thing there. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on this. Likely it's has a delay on it. The funny thing is, this is hilarious, guys. I walked inside to check the thermostat, and the manager said, "You fixed it, it's just too cold in here now." I said, "That thing ain't been running all day." She goes, "What?" "Yeah, it's not running at all." I said, "You got another AC unit that's been just hammering town." So yeah, that's fun and exciting. I said, "This is just your auxiliary unit. It's just for your backup to the kitchen. I got to make sure that other fan's going the right way." Well, it's going the right way. What are you stopped on now? Get on there. No. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that on before this thing kicks on. Yep. Yep. I'm sure my screws are somewhere. Where are my screws? I would normally leave them right here. I'll tell you where they are not. Right there. George? This could be a problem. Well, they didn't just run away. I'm about to just find some on the roof and throw them in there. I bet you I hit them with my big old butt. Oh, I see them. Way over there, where I can't reach. Get. I can't get anything in there. I need a thing. Surely up here on this roof there's a thing. This might be a good thing. Let's try one of these things. Yeah. Get over here. I got two. Oh, I got one. Get out of there. Why do you make this? Really? For real. We're not even kidding right now. We are for real. 2. Oh, that one just spit right out. 3. Get. Don't go in there. Oh, it went back in. Because I'm a spaz. Oh, I had it. 4. Guys, it's getting toasty. Pretty sure I'm sunburned. Didn't bring the sunscreen. It's been so dang cold out here lately. Reach. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna open her back up. See if we have voltage, because we might have a pressure switch that's just not wanting to do it. Nope. Still in a delay. If it's even calling. Alright, I'm gonna go check it again. Well, folks, that thermostat, she's dead. I shouldn't have been dumb and checked the stupid transformer. Transformer is not tripped. Let's see if I'm even getting 24 out of the transformer. See if I even get 24 to R. Now we're in the low voltage fun. And up and down the ladder, you know, keeps you young. No, not getting 24 to R at all. Are we getting 24 out? We are not getting 24 out. Are we getting 208 in? We are not getting 208 in. Is the dang thing on? Do I have voltage here? 213, 212, 214. So we're not getting our voltage to the transformer. So we figure it out, guys. We just figure it out. I got 2 wires incoming. That one's not an incoming. What about this one? This one that's capped. I capped it. Apparently it's supposed to go to a... I bet you this is supposed to go to the top of a contactor. I'll see if I'm getting any voltage to either side, because I didn't mess with the blue side. Yeah, I'm getting 120 on the blue side, 0 on the other side, so smart guy, right? Oh, smart guy. Hey, there's a reason I didn't take this connector off. She's fresh. Get off my finger. We're gonna need to put it on the top, and since it is red, it will go on the red leg. Top of the contactor. Now we're going to get coil voltage, okay? And kick. Now let's make sure. I know I got voltage now because my dealing with finger's on. See if I'm getting voltage. I've got 27 volts. To R I have probably nothing. Oh, there's my blower, folks. I don't have anything to Y yet. There might be a delay in the thing. Oh look, it caught the deal. Huh, how about that? How about that? I'm gonna pull this thing out. Let me make sure that we don't lose our transformer again. I think some things have been arcing on this thing right here. Something looks like it got pinched between the door and the thing there. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on this. Likely it's has a delay on it. The funny thing is, this is hilarious, guys. I walked inside to check the thermostat, and the manager said, "You fixed it, it's just too cold in here now." I said, "That thing ain't been running all day." She goes, "What?" "Yeah, it's not running at all." I said, "You got another AC unit that's been just hammering town." So, yeah, that's fun and exciting. I said, "This is just your auxiliary unit. It's just for your backup. The kitchen, I got to make sure that other fan's going the right way." Well, it's going the right way. What are you stopped on now? Get on there. No. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that on before this thing kicks on. Yep. Yep. I'm sure my screws are somewhere. Where are my screws? I would normally leave them right here. I'll tell you where they are not. Right there. George? This could be a problem. Well, they didn't just run away. I'm about to just find some on the roof and throw them in there. I bet you I hit them with my big old butt. Oh, I see them. Way over there, where I can't reach. Get. I can't get anything in there. I need a thing. Surely up here on this roof there's a thing. This might be a good thing. Let's try one of these things. Yeah. 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 Get over here. I got two. Oh, I got one. Get out of there. Why do you make this? Really? For real. We're not even kidding right now. We are for real. 2. Oh, that one just spit right out. 3. Get. Don't go in there. Oh, it went back in. Because I'm a spaz. Oh. Oh, I had it. 4. Guys, it's getting toasty. Pretty sure I'm sunburned. Didn't bring the sunscreen. It's been so dang cold out here lately. Reach, reach. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna open her back up. See if we have voltage, because we might have a pressure switch that's just not wanting to do it. Nope. Still in a delay. If it's even calling. All right, I'm gonna go check it again. I'm gonna call because that thing's doing too good. Lowest set point on thermostat 68. It is 68. So I'm gonna turn this thing off. Nah, I'm just gonna jump it. Screw it. I'm gonna jump Y1 and Y2 with my good old jumpers. We'll flip it on and call it good. I am gonna take G. Oh yeah, never mind. G and R already jumped, so that doesn't matter. Transfer